Cass County woman says she knew she was going to die when she was swept away by floodwaters in the middle of the night.
But she didn't. She lived to tell her story to KMBC9's Donna Pittman, and most important, to say thank you to the people who made sure she lived.
It had been raining, but it wasn't really raining that bad at that particular time in the morning. I hit the puddle. You hear that awful sound. When the nose of the truck hit the water and I realized that it was taking me underneath the bridge, I took my phone off the charger and took my seatbelt off and rolled down my window immediately.
May 17th, around 4 in the morning.
After I cleared the bridge, I got on top of the truck, and that's when I called 911 the first time.
911. Okay, I can't hear you. Hello? I can hear you, but I need you to talk slow and tell me where you're at. You're pinging on what? Like, are you? You're in the river? Okay.
Alexis lost control of her truck between these two power poles. The water took her across the highway, then down the embankment into the creek, under the bridge. Her truck didn't stop for a quarter mile. It would take 1 hour before Alexis Sisson is rescued.
I settled with myself at least twice that I was going to die that morning.
Take a deep breath.
Her truck sinking, the water rising. Alexis hanging on to hope and a tree.
There were so many times where I thought we were going to lose her. She kept saying, I can't hang on any longer. So we were like, just hang on, just hang on. He's coming, he's coming.
Courtney Paragon on the other side of that 911 call.
And towards the end of the call, it was up to her neck. And you could hear the water rushing on the phone. I could hear the water rushing. You could hear the noise, and that's when we thought we were going to listen to her drown.
Determined that would not be the case, Cass County Deputy Spencer Teagarden.
She's clinging for dear life onto a tree limb.
Listen to Alexis as she sees his flashlight. The deputy tries, but can't reach her.
I watched it go from her, a little bit below her shoulders, up to her neck, and it's just the short time I was there, which was about 10 or 15 minutes.
Teagarden talks to Alexis about her husband, her 13-year-old son, her reasons to fight.
I don't want my kid growing up without a mom.
Finally, water rescue makes it, and so does Alexis.
Those are my angels. Those are my angels. Those were the people that got me out, and those people actually saved my life. So I would not be here if it wouldn't have been for them.
Praise they take with humility, telling us, as heroes often do, they were just doing their jobs. Donna Pittman, KMBC 9 News.
Oh my goodness.
They were just doing their jobs.
Alexis was hospitalized for hypothermia. Deputy Teagarden finished his shift, went on with his life as
I don't
usual.
know how these guys do it. It wasn't until Alexis reached out to Donna that the rest of the staff found out what the deputy and dispatchers did that morning.